Okay, Roshmit has answered A. Okay. Also tell me by how much percent? Like if one is more concentrated than the other, by how much percent is it more concentrated? By 2%, by 5%, by 7%? As Roshmit has already answered, Jaideep, Shaila, Jay, Neve has also sent in. Okay. Wow, that's a large percent. Roshmit also sent in. Both of you got different answers, but everybody's saying A is more concentrated. Okay. Alisa, ठीक है? So which is more concentrated? I think you can see it. And by how much? Jaideep, okay. Everybody is saying the same thing, but numbers are all different for like each of you guys. Kaise? So Anvesha, Shaila, you guys sending?
Yes, miss, 1 second.
What's that?
Ma'am, I'm just calculating. I think I'm getting it wrong.
Okay. Tell me what you're getting. So A ka concentration will be, we just calculated 5 by 100 into 100. Just
Ma'am, 5.
B, what will be, how would you calculate the concentration for B? Ha, Rashmit.
So it will be 7 by 150 into 100.
Correct. Need to figure this out. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 5 2s are, 5 3s are. So this will be 14 by 3. Is correct. Divide this. एक को 0.4.
The answer is like 4.66.
3 4s are 12. Alisa, you got 4, but it's not 0.1, no? 12 matlab 20. So 4.67%. Round off to 2 decimal places. That's perfectly fine. So of course, A is more concentrated. By how much will be 5 minus 4.67? Kitna hai ye?
Ma'am, 0.33.
0.33. Jay, 2% कैसे आया? Like, what did you get concentration of B?
Oh no, ma'am, no, I made a calculation error. Sorry.
कहाँ पे? What sort of calculation error is it?
No, ma'am, I messed up the decimals of the B one.
4 point कुछ आया? Or did you get like 40?
Ma'am, I don't know why I divided it by 2 or something.
Jaideep, you got quite close. 0.4
Yes, ma'am. I made the mistake of
subtraction में.
Yes, ma'am.
Alisa, you got so close. 4.1 कैसे आया?
Ma'am, I divided 7 upon 150 into 100.
हाँ तो वही तो किया इधर.
I don't know, maybe I did a calculation error.
Division में ही. Okay. But you got close enough. 4.1, 4.6. Roshmit got it 0.34. ठीक है. Neve, how did you get 4%? B कितना आया?
Oh, I did only till the second last part.
14 by 3?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So, like, even then, you subtract 5 and 14 upon 3, kuch to aaya hoga na? Like, where did you get that number 4 from?
Oh, I rounded off 4.67.
Rounded off to what? Like even if you round it off, you'll get 5. That's equal. But you said A is more concentrated. Yeah, you guys just got like
Oh, I thought the answer was 4%, so I thought that was the difference between them.
अरे क्वेश्चन ठीक से पढ़ना चाहिए ना. By how much मतलब difference between A and B, not how much is B. You guys in like a holiday mood? क्योंकि एग्जाम खत्म हो गया.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. But yeah, these are all like very, very silly mistakes. Like these are perfectly avoidable. So be careful, guys. Anvesha and Shella, like Shella, what happened? You said you were calculating.
Ma'am, I got 5% for A, and then when I went to B, I was getting 5 point something.
Oh, 5 point kaise? Did you do the same method or what did you divide?
Ma'am, same method, 7 upon 100 into 150.
हाँ उल्टा किया ना.
Oh,
7 upon 150 mass upon volume. So this 100 is just to convert it into percentage.
okay, ma'am.
Confused. Okay. Anvesha, what about you? Anvesha, hello? Okay. But yeah, this is like the basic concept. Mass by volume is pretty simple. No, Anvesha, not like you've been muted. You're not unmuted. That's probably why I couldn't hear you. Is it? Here I can see it's mute. It's on mute. That's weird. That's okay. Like send it on. Oh, it's reconnected. All right. So mass by volume is pretty straightforward. You just take the mass divided by volume and you'll get it. But when it's mass by mass percent, you need to be a little more careful because it is mass of the solute divided by mass of the solution, not the solvent. Okay. So one question based on that. What is the concentration when you mix we'll take simple this thing 10 grams of salt in 90 grams of water. So how much will be the concentration?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi,
Am I audible?
Anvesha. Yes, now you are. Okay, but the previous one, like I didn't receive answer from you. Did you get it? Kitna aaya? Kya aaya?
I did for the first one, but then for the second one, I was kind of fumbling a little.
Where were
Like
you?
with the decimal.
Ah, okay. As long as you got this 7 upon 150 into 100, yeah, you're like halfway there. Okay. Do this 10 grams of salt in 90 grams of water. What is the concentration? Jehdeep got 11, Aliza got 1 point something. Itna difference kaise? Rashmit also got 11. Okay, like check your calculation and tell me, guys. Aliza, you need to check your calculation, okay? But I'm glad, yeah, you guys. Wait, all of you need to check your calculation. I'll just write the formula here, see if you've done it correctly or not. All of you are wrong. Everybody. Mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. Okay, what is the mass of solute?
From 10 gram.
10 gram. What is the mass of solution?
90 gram.
What do you mean by solution?
Oh, wait,
Might
no.
be 100 grams because there's mass of solution.
Solution is like salt and water dono mila ke is solution, right? So to calculate the mass of solution, you need to add salt plus water. Okay, so correct it and send me the correct concentration. Yeah. What? Jaideep, Shaila, Jayad, Aliza, Neve. Anvesh, I also calculate and send it. Yeah. Jaideep, Roshmit, Jayad, 3 people have sent. Shaila also sent. Good. Okay.
Ma'am, wait, I sent the wrong one. Can I resend it?
No, the one you sent Abhi at 527 is correct only. What do you think that's wrong?
No, the one that I sent before.
No, that is wrong. That's why I addressed it. Who else? Jayat sent it. Aliza, Neve, Anvesha.
Oh, have you not received it? I have.
Not for this one, no. Not yet. Your mic is working, so tell me, or maybe you sent it to somebody else on a direct message. Check.
Oh, never mind. I forgot to press the send button. I'll just press it. Sorry.
So this would be 10 upon 100 into 100. It'll be 10%. So that's the difference. So it's mass of solution. So this calculation, you need to be a little careful when you're doing it. Now these are like the most direct questions. There's slightly more complicated ones. You'll be given like how much salt should be added in 200 ml of water to get a 20% solution. Like those sort of questions. Okay. So you'll get like slightly twisted questions, like you'll be given the concentration, you need to figure out mass of the solute or mass of the solvent. Aisa karke you'll get some questions. We can get on that later. Concentration of the solution is this. Saturated and unsaturated solution. Have you come across these terms before? Saturated, unsaturated, pehle? Not in chemistry, but like any other context. Ever heard of it? No? Like if you haven't, just say no, then. No? Okay. So saturated, unsaturated, the name, like the words mean the same thing everywhere, just depending on where you're. Yeah, Shaila, what's up?
Ma'am, saturated is like if I say in 100 grams of water, I'm putting like 80 grams of salt, and like unsaturated is where like the concentration is less.
Yeah, like saturated is always more concentrated than unsaturated, but it's a little more specific than that. So saturated matlab no more salt can go in. Like jitna bhi spaces hai between the water particles, they're all full. So if you add like even teeny bit more salt, it is not going to dissolve anymore. Okay. Yeah. So that's a saturated solution, a solution in which no more amount of solute can be dissolved at a given temperature. Now, at a given temperature, this little bit is important to mention because when you heat water, the solubility increases. Matlab, more of the substance can be dissolved, which is why while you're making gulab jamun and all, like you prepare sugar syrup by heating water. So even caramel, if you just do it with regular room temperature water, it won't be as sweet, it won't be as syrupy. But when you heat it, bring it to a boil, then you can add more sugar in it, and things get a little sweeter. So that's a saturated solution, a solution in which no more amount of solute can be dissolved. It's at its maximum level. And unsaturated is opposite of that. So when it's not at the maximum level, when it's less than that, it's unsaturated. And because it's less, more solute can be put in it and you can dissolve it further. That's unsaturated. Amount of solute in the solution is less than the saturation level, and the solution is called unsaturated. Okay. Then we discussed suspension properties. Particles can be seen, Tyndall effect happens, it is not stable, so particles settle down when you leave it undisturbed. Then we talked about colloidal solution. Okay. Oh, it's 5:30. And that's it for the chapter, guys. Rest of the chapter is all like all these separation techniques. According to what is given in the CBSE portal, it's not there. But in case your school takes it up and if you're going to have this further, let me know, and then I'll pick it up in a future class. Otherwise, start new chapter. Okay. Apart from this, there's a table in your book about different types of colloids. So you have different types of colloids. That's pretty simple. It's just information. So depending on what you're dissolving, like if you're dissolving a solid in a liquid, or are you dissolving a gas in a liquid? So depending on the states of what you're dissolving, like of the components, different colloids have different names to them. You have sol, you have gels, you have aerosols, things like that. Yeah. So go through it. So if you have any questions or anything, I'll pick it up in the next class. Okay. Right. So abhi, your work is, you have your chapter notes, right? So chapter notes may, the first part is all the definitions. Write down all the definitions here. So pure substance, element, compound. So that's the pure substance part. Mixtures may, definition of mixture, homogeneous, heterogeneous, solution, suspension, colloid, and Tyndall effect. So these are the definition you absolutely have to write. If you want, you can also write definition of solvent, solute, and alloys. If not, even if you skip that, it's okay. But all the words that we spoke about that I have given you in that chart, plus Tyndall effect. Okay, so all those definitions should be there. Write down now, it's not a lot, it's what, 7, 8 of them total, 3 plus 3 plus 3, total 9 definitions there. A minute, 15 minutes maximum, you should be able to finish it off. Okay, so write it down. So before 6 o'clock, scan it and send it. Okay, cool. Do you have any questions, any doubts, or any other examples you want to discuss about this?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Send the definitions, you guys. Then I'll look at, like, I'll assign work for you on Flipper based on this. Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.